When we're all rich famous, we're gonna look at that picture.
That's when we first started in my dining room.
And you'll have all your cafes across.
You can already do your shout outs because we're already live.
Oh, we're live. I want to give a shout out to my homeboy. I'm just kidding.
You know, let people know where they can find you. Tell me
you can find me on IG at stone.fusion for all your cannabis edible needs. You can also find me on my intuition coaching. I am so high right now.
Oh wait, are we really live?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm posting it on the comments page of the
my intuitive coaching page on Instagram, malachi.coaching.
Let me put this down.
Yeah, we've been live for 47 seconds.
Okay. Hey y'all. Follow me on Instagram. It's Cheddar Biscuit.
This is High Vibes Yoga 2020. We try to go live on our High Vibes Yoga channel on YouTube, but I forgot to press the practice go live button, so we have to wait 24 hours. So we appreciate everyone that is checking us out over here on Elite Motivation page, which is my page. I'm Starcina May. I am the founder of Elite Motivation, and I'm so excited to be sharing with you my yoga. But let me turn off the playback of our live from Facebook. Give me a second. I hear it.
She knows how to do all that stuff. No, I couldn't do this.
I'm just like, hello.
And I'm like, oh, we have an audience. Welcome, everyone.
Yes. Now, I don't understand why I can't see the comments anymore in this format for the live. So I got to figure out why that's happening.
You know, I don't know.
But can you please let everybody know the guy who's playing the music? Do you remember his name that I said?
I was not paying attention.
Okay,
It
so
had 3 letters in the beginning.
PhD.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. My bad, bro. I apologize.
That's all I remember though.
Hey, you know, the things we remember help us.
Yeah.
So PhD Kyrie, he's the sponsor of our music today. So please enjoy these lovely instrumentals. I'm trying to go to my page. I don't know why. I could just go here. All right.
Yeah, I love this.
This is the part of being live. I love this part. This beat is nice, right? So he gave us four tracks to play with, but I think I'm gonna stick with this one because I already played 3, and this is the one that y'all first
noticed.
Like,
yeah, we noticed the difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish I had the finger one for this
Mm-hmm.
on here. Is it on here? Because I need to find it.
How do you do that dance? I don't.
But the what is that? The backpack.
I don't know what my kids always doing.
The floss. Yeah, my son does it.
Stop it. Let me know.
Except he goes he's like, this is the ultimate floss.
All right. So we've picked our moves.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
We are ready. So we got our 15 minutes worth of our yoga stretch parts, and then we're gonna take a break, drink some water, possibly just a couple of seconds, you know, and then we're gonna switch into doing some exercise, you know, really getting an incorporative flow for your body, you know, because the yoga helps you really engage with your tendons and your ligaments more, right? And when you work out and you do weights, it helps you work on the muscles that are attached to these tendons and ligaments. So it's going and doing everything. And when you think about your bones, what you eat affects your bones, you know. So that's how, you know,
not only what you eat. That will shock all the ladies out there taking birth control pills. Some birth control pills affect your bones as well. The devil shot makes you lose calcium from your bones.
Yeah, it supposedly adds like a bunch of pounds to your body too. That's why I took it. I needed some help back here, so yeah.
So we want to make sure we're keeping all of that in mind. You know, we're working with our body, helping it be in unison with us so that we can live our best lives. Don't you like living your best life?
I sure do. Yes. Now let's go into our pose.
Tadasana.
I
love
but I
that.
felt the sash.
You're like, I felt the movement.
So this is how we start in our flow. We go into Tadasana, right? Which is also in English, mountain pose. You can also bring your arms up, reach to the sky, shoulder blades pulled back. Breathing in. You can go to the right and go to the left. Okay, so now that we've opened up a little bit, we can wiggle our legs. The first move that we are going to do is the goddess. Is this the goddess pose? Yes, the goddess pose. And it's Utkatasana. Utkatasana. I'm almost sure that was the correct Sanskrit
Really, just say it.
enunciation.
Right.
So we're gonna begin in mountain pose, right? Tadasana. And you're gonna step your right foot back a few feet towards the mat. So you step your right foot back a few feet towards the mat. And then you're gonna open your right foot out. Right foot out.
Oh shit. My bad.
Sugar. So you're gonna have both of your feet out.
Oh, I can't see.
Oh, you can, don't worry, you're gonna follow my words.
Okay.
Follow her voice.
So you're gonna bend your knees until it's comfortable for you. And then you're gonna bring your hands into prayer. And you're gonna hold it and breathe, take 2 breaths. We're gonna hold it in prayer, Kirsten. Come on, Ishchara. Yay, we got it.
I was trying to balance.
Now we can come up, bring ourselves back up, and come back to Tadasana. And that was the goddess pose.
Ooh, get up in here.
We should face that way.
Right?
Yes.
You want to go the other way now?
No, I'm just saying you should face that way so I can see. I'm ready to think about myself right now.
Okay, so next time, I'm going to step out this way.
Okay.
Okay?
But I like that.
Yeah. It's a good, easy one.
The goddess pose.
It helped me to feel balanced. Like, yeah, grounded. That's the word. Help me to feel grounded. I like that.
Awesome.
I like that.
Well, whenever you're feeling like a goddess and you want to increase that power, you already know how to bust it out. This next one that we're doing is Uttanasana, which is the chair pose.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, gonna press repeat. I like that one. I missed it.
It's something different.
Okay, so beginning in Tadasana, you're gonna inhale, raise the arms perpendicular to the floor. You're gonna inhale, right? And at the same time, you're gonna keep the arms parallel, palms facing one another. As you exhale, bend the knees and try to take the thighs as close to parallel as possible. The knees may project out beyond the feet, and the torso will lean forward slightly over the thighs until the front torso comes into approximately a right angle.
So what?
So now that you're hearing me do it, you're gonna press into your thighs. Press into your thighs. And the more that you do it, you want to keep your legs open, keeping them parallel to the ground, and eventually be in that right angle. So you want to open your legs up, Kristen, just a little bit. You want to, yes, I see it. I can see the light. And we kind of come up.
Ooh, that makes it so much harder.
Yeah.
And then when you're comfortable, you can arch your back a little bit and really just sit in it.
Oh my goodness. That's how I feel I get that spot. I'm trying to get that spot.
You made this up.
Sorry.
That was good. How did that feel?
That feels good.
That felt really good. Yeah, I like
Yeah, that because I was in a car accident on my back, so that spot was like it was tight, and I couldn't like. You saw me
figure
like
out how to
always
stretch it out.
going like this.
Okay. Oh, I can give you a move right now.
But that one we just did really
So I'm
help.
gonna show you this other move that you can do against the wall.
Go ahead, girl.
And it's, well, let me do it over here. You can have a better picture of it. So when you're in your room and you're just waking up and your back is tight, what you can do is come across here and you're thinking about the chair pose, okay?
Oh, that helps you to go down.
Wow. And that's why it's called the chair pose. I get it.
I need to try that position. I'm sorry, that's what I was thinking. That's why I do yoga.
Somebody's got things on their brain.
And you feel it all in the spine, all the way down to, usually people when you have a sciatica pain or something like that.
I got scoliosis and this stuff from the accident.
So that just basically means scoliosis means that you just have a lot of twists and turns in your spine, and it just take a lot more work for you to get it back into alignment. But nothing's not ever unfixable.
Right.
So our next move.
I like these moves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yay! It was perfect for the flow.
And she's being nasty.
Okay, you know what? Sometimes when I'm rubbing my eye, that means I need water. So let me just get my water.
Hydrate.
I got my lemon water.
I got my tap water.
I love lemon water. It really flushes you out.
Ooh.
I realize when I drink lemon water versus regular water,
Like seriously, tap water.
I go to the bathroom more often.
We need that H2O. So the next move that we're gonna do.
Let's dive in.
Did I bring my blocks down? I think they're over there.
Okay.
You might want it, you might not, but
I'll probably need it.
so one
I'm
block
gonna bring
each.
these just in case. These
Yeah.
pants.
Definitely.
Oh, would you like a block?
No, you're gonna need it.
She's the professional. I'm saying this.
Okay, so we're gonna do Ardha Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana. And that is the half standing forward fold. Okay. Now from Uttanasana, standing forward bend, which is standing forward bend, press the fingertips and palms onto the floor or the blocks that are on the floor besides the feet. Inhale and begin to straighten your elbows and arch the torso away from the thighs. And keep the length of the pelvis to the navel. So you really want to feel yourself pulling the pelvis away from the thighs, which will help you straighten your back. That's what you're going to feel when you're doing it right.
Ooh.
So the best thing is to make sure that you're not rounding your back.
Not rounding it?
Yes.
Okay.
Do not round your back because it will take away from the move. So push the fingertips or palms onto the floor or the blocks and lift the top of the sternum away from the floor, bringing the heart forward. So we're really pushing ourselves forward. So it helps to move your arms forward to see how much you can to stretch. So at the same time, you're pushing this pelvis and you're going to push this back to the floor. Keep the gaze forward and make sure not to crunch the back of the neck. So what we're going to do to make sure we're feeling this properly, we're going to come back up. I'm going to press replay. And we're going to first come into the pose to where we're just going to be pointing our hands out. We're not going to go to the floor yet.
Okay.
So we're going to be straight with our body. Right? Mm-hmm. So on the inhale, do you feel yourself pulling, reaching forward, gazing forward? You want to put your arms parallel, your hands parallel with your shoulders. It's here. Go like that. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Like you're flying.
Yeah. So
Your
now you
feet go
feel
down.
that stretch in your back right now.
Yeah.
You can go down with your arms. Right? Relax the shoulders. And then keeping the pelvis just how you have it, then stretch your arms. Don't bend the back, stretch the arms. Feel the difference?
Yeah.
Then you can release. Whew. How did that feel?
Ooh.
Yeah, that was a
Loosen your
meditation
back
by
up.
itself. Right?
Yeah.
You can feel the tension release. It's just like, that felt good.
And the cannabis helps a lot.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Right? Because we're like pushing it through our system.
Uh-huh.
So it's like we're letting the whole body get high.
That's awesome.
High vibes, yo.
I like your tattoo. It looks like the cannabis,
Oh, the scientific.
yeah, the cannabinoid.
Well, it is dopamine, so you do feel that from the cannabis.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is
One of the
Is that
things.
painful?
This? More annoying.
So this is the big toe pose. You're gonna come into this pose from Tadasana. You're gonna stand in Tadasana, and with the inner feet parallel and about 6 inches apart, keep the front thighs to lift the the kneecaps,
Okay.
the kneecaps. Keep the legs completely straight and take an inhale to lengthen. Take an inhale to lengthen. Right?
That's what we're supposed to put our hands up.
Yes, and then we're gonna go to the next move.
Oh.
As you exhale, bend forward, hanging from the hips. As you exhale, hang forward,
Put our hands up.
hang forward. The torso and head move as one unit until the forward fold. Slide the index fingers and middle fingers of each hand between the big toes and the second toes. Curl those fingers under and grab the big toes firmly, hooking the thumbs around the other 2 fingers to tighten the wrap. Press the toes against the fingers. Keep the spine long. If your back rounds when you touch the toes, you can use a strap under the ball of each foot. You don't need to do that. You can come back up and do it again. I'm actually just stepping on my whole hand because I need to. Like, I can get my whole hand under my feet.
Wow.
But that still doesn't mean I can do that complete bend because she's coming all
She's
the way.
completely bent.
Yeah. Like, she's like.
A goddamn.
So she's bending her arms in. So what she's doing is oh, wait, I gotta keep my balance.
Yes. Keep the knees locked.
So I'm gonna come on the side so they can see us. Well.
Right, so you're wrapping around your toes and trying to put your head between your arms. Whew.
I gotta take a break.
Whew. Whew. Gotta be careful coming up on that one.
You gotta come up slowly.
All that blood.
Yeah. Okay, so how were those moves? All right, so we're gonna do one practice move, and I'll actually do the move for you. I'll do it in the middle. It's easier for me to do it on the middle. So to do the supported handstand and to say it in Sanskrit, it's Salama Sarasana. Salamba Sarasana.
I like that one.
So I'm not gonna read from that. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult. So to be able to get into it, you come.
So you need to be on the mat.
To actually do it, yeah, I'll come on the mat.
Get out of the way.
You know what? I'm gonna do it this way so they can. So, thank you. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna come into tabletop, and you're gonna make sure your feet are parallel and your arms are parallel. That's tabletop. Okay. And you're gonna come down on the forearms, and to practice just stretching, one of the moves that you would do is to come into dolphin. And that's just stretching to start learning to be in this position. Really learning to put support on those arms.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like being in downward dog.
Except on your elbow.
Yep. See the difference, right?
Yeah.
Always making sure when you're in these moves that you want to have your ears parallel to your arms. See how my arms and my ears follow each other?
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same thing when we're here. That's where the ears stay, next to the arms, parallel. Because if you're here, it's not correct. Parallel the arms. So it's not about having your feet all the way down. Some people are like this, you know? It's wherever you're at. That's one of the ways to start preparing to get into the supported headstand.
So practicing just the beginning parts will really help.
Yeah. So that's why I wanted to show you how, if you already know how to do the downward dog, learning how to do the dolphin will be the transition that you need to learn to get into this next stand. So the headstand, the supported headstand I'm going to show everyone is all about balance. You really have to believe in the core.
Power to the core.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go into the move. I really have to focus, work on my breath. It's good to sit in the hero's pose. This is the hero's pose position as well, because it's easier to get into tabletop. Here. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna walk up as much as you can.
I'll be here to catch you if you go this way.
Oh, and you also, to practice, people do this because they're learning their balance. So this is another move. Once you get there,
put one leg up. Ew, hey girl.
Here, let me do it one more time.
You got this.
You did a lot there.
Did more than me. All right, moral support. There's one, and there's two. Yay! I need to learn that.
So you like to try to at least learning how to get into that position so that the others can see where you're at.
Okay, girl, I believe in you.
And they can
That was
see
a
their
stripper move
possibilities.
that she just did too.
'Cause, you know,
So like,
That's why I said much love and light to the strippers,
no,
yo.
really. The stuff they be doing.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're gonna come into tabletop, knees on the floor,
Okay.
arms parallel with the waist, thighs parallel with the waist. So you can make sure And then you're gonna come down your elbows. And then lift your knees. And then you want to try to make sure that your ears are parallel with your arms, pushing back, trying to relax your heels, push them into the ground, really ground in. Yep, and you can bicycle wheel as well, like this, in that position.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's coming off.
Like this?
Well, yeah, you can do that too.
I don't know what I'm doing.
So, and then the other thing is learning how to walk up and feeling your torso align with your head.
Is my head supposed to be touching the ground?
Because this is a supported headstand.
Okay.
So your head is being supported by your arms. Because people can do this without holding onto their forearms.
Crazy.
Yeah. You feel the difference?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool, right?
Yeah, it is a process to get into that.
Yeah.
Because that was not even the middle part, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
So now you know like where you're at, you know where your breathing is at, and you know what to expect for your body. You know, that's why it's important for us to try it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, no matter where we're at in our levels.
Yeah, because that's a process. So for me to be able to do what you did, even when you fell, that's still, I need to get to that. But by practicing that, I can feel, you know, because I was kind of like nervous about my neck.
Right.
Because I've never done that before, so I was thinking like, oh my God.
So some things to to help you feel comfortable messing with your neck is that you can come into child's pose. You put your arms to the side. And then you simply just want to lift up your butt and allow your head to roll back.
Wow.
Now remember, you want to allow all of the sides of your neck to be able to get engaged. So rolling to the left and the right really help.
I definitely need to do that. My neck is all kinds of torn.
And that's how you get more support from the head and engage with those neck muscles. So would you like to try that move? Or you can try both. You can try all.
Let's try that first one.
Yay!
The handstand.
Supported handstand. So you're gonna come into tabletop, which is knees to palms, knees to palms on the floor. And then you're gonna drop your arms down to the elbows. And then you're gonna lift those knees up into the sky, pushing the feet and the heels down into the ground as much as you can. You can also allow this time to bend your knees and kind of like pedal into the ground. Yeah, there you go. I got to say it right this time. But the other way is to practice when you're already in that straight torso pose. So that's cool. And then learning to take the next step into just walking up and allowing yourself to feel the torso being in alignment with the head. And that's pretty.
Wow.
And then if you can hold this for longer, you can just practice lifting one leg up at a time. Learning to feel that stretch, getting comfortable with being upside down. Woo. All right.
That's all I can muster.
Yay!
That's good though. It's a process. It's a process.
Yay!
My hair tore up.
No, look at that. You see, you can stay pretty and flexible. Now we're about to move on to the weight portion so we can keep you strong.
Strong and flexible.
Yes. So what kind of weights are you ladies looking to use?
The
6,
big
7, or 8?
one.
You want the 8? Okay. Which one would you like, Denise?
7.
Awesome. Woo. I'll take my 6 weight. So I got 6. Hold up, do it's right here. I got 6. She has 8, and Denise over there at the other end has 7. So what we can do after doing moves like that, we can also work on the same areas, right? So what we can do, we're gonna bend forward and do like the sumo squat kind of a thing, right? So we're gonna come, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's really good for your back.
So we're gonna do like, 3 to 5, depending on how you start. I might do 3, we might do 5, because we're gonna do 3
This
sets.
feels good.
Yeah.
Right, so remember when you do that, you want to keep your back straight and aligned.
Okay.
Right, so sometimes guiding yourself with your to your knees until you can go to the floor. And remember, when you're doing this, you want to think about tightening the thighs, tightening the buttocks, opening the hips.
And I like to
Like that.
thrust forward a little bit. When you come up,
You can take a break after you do your first set. Stretch the legs. Ooh,
stellar.
right?
Yeah, that's good to have that like tiny little back these girls be having.
So we're gonna do one more set, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna do one more set, because repetition is everything. Okay. So we're gonna do one more, 3 to 5 more moves. And that's PhD Kyrie on the music, the instrumentals. I'm about to put replay again. I like this one too. This is Early Morning Cruising. Early Morning Cruising.
So I had a cookie yesterday, and I listened to this one song that was all instrumentals. I could not move.
Cooking? You
Huh?
said cooking?
No, a cookie.
An edible cookie.
Oh, you added, okay.
Mm-hmm. This one song came on, it was like all instrumentals, like saxophone and stuff, and I was just like,
It's like,
That's amazing. I love that. It's like,
Yeah.
oh man, did you hear that?
uh-huh.
Right here, everything.
Okay, so now we're gonna do an opposite move. An opposite move is we're gonna hold. We're gonna do like opposite moves, right? So we're gonna push the arms up, and we're gonna bring them down, and we're gonna step back into a lunge. Up. So we're gonna do 3 to 5 of those. Then you want to switch sides. Ooh.
So you guys breathe. That's what I forget to do all the time.
Yeah, do housekeeping.
Woo.
Take your break. You switch your sides. Shake the arms out. And that was like the opposite movie to the goddess
Yeah,
pose.
yeah.
You know
So
what I
we
mean?
went down, we went up,
That
all
feels good.
stretch.
We're
Worked
gonna
out.
We'll do one more of those.
With the lounge,
Yeah, the lunge.
the lunge.
She's like, lounge? No, we're not lounging. We're not lounging.
We're
yet.
not
We
lounging.
started at the beginning. Okay. Bring our arms back up. Step back. Up. Now you realize we're doing this slow because we just want to just slowly create muscle in our body while we learn to stretch our ligaments and tendons so they can move the same switch at the same time and grow at the same time so that you can have an amazing sculpt and look beautiful in that bikini or that swimsuit.
Whenever we're allowed out.
Right? You should have come out this thing ready.
Yeah.
Woo. Take that break. Woo.
Just realized I forgot the other leg.
Up. Good. Switch. All right, so you can do some of these. 1, 2 on the other leg. Give it a little bit more.
Back.
Yeah, water break. So what's our time? Let's see how we're doing.
It's 3:56.
We're at 36 minutes, so we got another 10 minutes.
Okay.
We'll do 2 more moves.
Yes.
10 minutes or 2 more moves, and then I'll show you like 2 cool down stretch moves to do really quick. It's like a cool way to engage cardio and marijuana.
Yeah, I feel better.
Yeah.
I was feeling tired and like outside, like tired and you know. But this is really helping me raise my energy, so I'm starting to feel really happier.
Okay, well, as you get raised in your energy, I'm going to bring it down to the ground. Woo. Okay. So, what we're going to do here, let's see. Ooh, I know what we're going to do. We're going to use the weights. Let's come back a little bit so they can see us. On our feet. Perfect. So, what we're gonna do? Have y'all ever seen this technique before?
I'm curious.
Okay. So the trick is not to knock the weight over, but if you do, okay.
Oh, I know what you're talking
What
about.
can you do? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring your leg.
I thought you were going to do the other thing. We're not there yet. You know what I'm talking about?
What other thing?
They have this thing, and you gotta hold yourself up.
Oh yeah,
You gotta be able to.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, you can do it.
So we're doing one leg first?
No, we're gonna do one leg.
Do one leg first.
Thank you.
So we're gonna make sure, because we're doing one leg first, that we double hop, right? Because you're in here and then here.
Okay.
You see that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You know I'm doing extra work for y'all, right? Okay, so we're gonna do it at least 3 or 4 times. Do it 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then you're gonna bring the other leg over. Okay, I don't want you to do two.
So switch sides and do it this way.
Yep. Gotcha. So leave your foot over there so that you can then bring your foot over, because then you'll be leaving your foot open. Right? You'll see it when we get there. Hopefully we just have space for it, right?
Right.
If not, we'll improvise. So I like this. We're like in unison. We look like sardines.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love sardines and rice.
She threw the rice in there.
Yeah, I'm from the Caribbean. We gotta have rice for everything.
No, thank you.
All right, ready, set, go. Okay. and we go switch. Switch. We do this.
My leg's gonna be nice.
Gonna have nice calves.
All right.
Y'all gotta help me get an ass though.
This is gonna help you get it because you're gonna build up this. When you
and
build
push
up your
my back.
glutes, it's gonna push up your butt.
Okay, hold on. Hold
Yeah,
on,
you want
wait,
your
hold on.
thighs to match always.
And to make sure that you do gain the correct weight, you want to make sure that you're eating the proper amount of protein in your diet. Because lack of protein is what creates lack of muscle, which is why a lot of us don't have a butt, because we're either sitting on it all day or we're eating artificial things that look like protein but aren't. It's just,
Well, I'm a vegetarian, so I eat plant-based protein.
well, then
There's
you
beans too.
should be good to go.
Oh, okay.
Beans got protein.
Yeah. So we're gonna do one more round on each side. Yeah.
That's
Let's
a
go.
combination. Oh.
This is from my Dobby workouts.
Ooh, almost knocked it over.
Now, when you get the other weights, you can do the double stack.
That's how it had to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Right. So now we're gonna do the other side.
It's not a race.
Right?
I know. It's like, wait a minute, I gotta keep up.
Yeah, I think we went faster with the lefter side. The left
Yeah, we
side,
started trying to keep up with each other.
So, with that being said,
Mhm.
since it's easier for us on our left side, we have to be more focused and concentrated and willing to go slow. And as we go slow, we really take that time to tighten up the body, because if we have time to go fast, that means we have time to do things,
Right.
right? So like backtrack and see what can I improve in that moment. So that's what fast should mean to us. Fast means that I have time to add detail.
Right.
That's, the part of being intelligent. So yeah, perfect butterfly move to, stretch this part of our body.
You have to do this more often.
Yeah.
My legs can go down more.
Right?
I'm gonna try and stretch every morning.
So what we can do from here, we can go to the side this way, since we're on the ground. Just get yourself into your position. Looks great, ladies. Looks great. So what you can do is that you can just hold one weight at a time, so that you can have your other hand balanced on the ground. And you're just gonna bring the arm up,
Don't let me move so I don't.
so you don't hit me, right?
Yeah.
Let me go back some slow.
That's right. Unless you think it'll be better to go this way.
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah, that's.
Maybe kind of like me both, because like, oh Lord.
Yeah, you tried the other way though. Look at it.
Yo, that is not funny. I'm too young for this. Oh my goodness.
Do you want to try the 6, and I'll do the 7?
Ooh, wow.
Now I'm regretting the 8.
Nah, you just need one. Do you want to try the 6 or the 7?
No,
you only
I'm
need one
gonna
at a
do it.
time.
I'm gonna do it with the 8.
Because remember, it's more important to get the move than to keep the weights. It's more important to get the move and then keep the weight. Right? It's like walking with your body. Like your body
You're
wants to feel comfortable. I only go smaller because I'm recovering. I'm healing from a concussion, and it's more smarter for me to do that, especially when I'm doing standing stuff. But I'm not standing, so more power to me. So I'm just gonna move over a little bit so Kenise doesn't hit me in the face. And we're gonna do the forward lift, and we're gonna do 3 to 5 moves. Okay. So we're gonna wait. Our instrumental from our sponsor PhD Kyrie.
Yeah, we need that going.
Yes.
Did you always do your own nails?
Yeah, that's why it looks chipped. Mine's
It's better than mine.
Okay, so to be in this position correctly, you want to make sure that your knees are parallel with your hips. So your knees are not wider than your hips and not inside of your hips. You're going to be right parallel, okay, where you got your balance. Now we're going to go forward. 3 to 5 moves. 1, it's going to be parallel with your shoulders. 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Break.
Woo! Out to back too.
My left side is stronger than my right. My right side. What's this? I'm struggling.
Now we can get that more weight in your hand to stir your baking mixes better.
Yeah.
Get more of them edibles on deck. I hope all y'all are enjoying this segment. We are coming to the last move. So if you've reached this far,
Thank you so much.
yes. Congratulate yourself as well. This is definitely a task. And your body is appreciating all of it.
Yes.
It'll let you know that in the morning. Okay, so we're going to do the lift on the left, 3 to 5 moves. Ready? Yep. Set. Go. 1, 2, 4, 5. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! Woo! How do you like that engagement, ladies?
I feel huge.
I hope all y'all reflections out there really appreciated everything that you put yourself through today. We're here just being ourselves.
Yes.
We're having fun. We're learning with you guys. So
Yes. And remember, we're better together. So get a partner, even if you have to FaceTime them together and
Or Zoom.
Whatever works. But get a partner or work out with someone. Share this footage and get involved and learn how to teach each other the moves. So I'm Starseed May. This is Cheddar Biscuit, Kenise Sunny.
With Stone Fusion.
We appreciate you. Much love and light. High Vibes Yoga 2020.
peace.